All right, so maybe at this point, I've talked about finding the determinant for a matrix, and you would really love to not do it by hand every single time. Maybe you really love doing it by hand, which you can do it by hand every single time, whatever floats your boat. I would make an argument it gets pretty annoying once we get past a 2x2. 2x2 is pretty easy, but like 3x3, 4x4, especially not a 5x5, ain't nobody got time for that. So let me just show you how I would go about doing it on a calculator. The steps we're going to follow to find the determinant is we're going to go second matrix. We're going to edit whatever matrix we're looking at. So say it's matrix A. We're going to specify dimensions and enter in our data. And then we're going to go back into the matrix menu. We can hit second quit and you can hit second matrix. You can also just jump right into it with second matrix. We're then going to go over to the math column and we're going to use the first option that says DET, which stands for determinant. And then from there, we're going to go grab the matrix we want by hitting second matrix. Say, for example, we're using matrix A, we find matrix A, hit enter, and then we hit enter. So on our main screen, it'll look like DET and then A. So again, if you want to take a screenshot, great thing to do. Now let's jump into what it actually looks like. So here is my emulator here. I'm going to reset all my memory. Second mem 7 1 2, boom, boom. Okay, so now let's enter a couple of matrices. I'm going to enter a matrix. I'm going to make it a 2x2 because remember, to find our determinant, we're looking at square matrices. I'm going to say this is a 2x2. Let's call it 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to also enter a second matrix here while we're just in our matrix mode. So I'm going to go second matrix, grab matrix B here. We'll make it a 3x3 this time. Let's do 3, 6, 3, 2. We haven't done any negatives yet. Let's do -5, 6, -2, -8, and 1. Cool. So now I've got my 3x3 and I've got my 2x2. So I'm going to do second quit. Now I'm at my main screen here. If I want to grab my matrix math, I'm going to go to second matrix, go to the second column here. So scroll one to the right. I'm going to math. The first one here says DET. That's determinant. That's what I want. So I'm going to grab my determinant, and now it's saying determinant for what? Well, I want to do my determinant for matrix A. So I'm going to grab matrix A, hit enter, and I'm good to go. And we see that it is -2. Now, as I look at this, I can do the same thing. Go to matrix, math, determinant, grab matrix B, and it is a quick and easy way of finding the determinant for our matrices. Let's say we wanted to try and test the calculator and we don't think the calculator really knows that you can only do determinants for square matrices, and we change our matrix A to not be a square matrix. If I then go to try and do determinant A again, it'll tell me, oh, invalid dimensions. So just in case you get that message, just know we cannot find the determinant for a non-square matrix. And we're good to go.